Okay, I'm going to see my brother.
Okay then. Let's continue play.
Brother. You look very sleepy. What is wrong with you?
My dearest sister, I am thinking about my nation for the second time.
What is happening in the kingdom of mineral resources?
According to your pocket, my pocket, and the pocket of everyone in the nation, that investigating our leaders is a witch hunt. But if it is meant to develop our nation and its citizens, let the witch hunt the evils that are responsible for our underdevelopment.
You are absolutely right. This will help our leaders to be painstaking during their tenure of office. What is your congratulation message to His Excellency Julius Maada Bio?
In the kingdom of mineral resources, transactional leaders outnumbers transformational leaders. His Excellency, I congratulate you with a question. What is the fate of our nation after facing a lot of atrocity? When will the change that we have been waiting for, dancing for, singing for, swimming for, praying for, comes into reality? You see, our nation is wrecked in all sectors of human development. Frustration and hopelessness are incarnated, while the spirit of belongingness is retarded. The youth as the root of the nation are neglected. Intertribal outlook is accepted. You see, poverty has become a culture and religion. In it, we are charming and loving. You see, our nation needs organization, sensitization with self-determination. For every citizen to be analyzed, not to be crucified, but to be identified, dignified, and certified as a nation builder. We are one nation and we are one people. So the interest of our nation should be our priority. Integrate her identity. Remember the calculated calamity that we swam in. Ebola was positive and negative. Positively, our leaders became rich. Negatively, our nation was in a peaceful war as that became the everyday food for our community. The society was shattered, development was slaughtered, our culture of togetherness became disorganized. Every hour, moment, and second, our people were buried disgracefully. Hatred smiles beautifully. Opportunity of destruction simply arose. You see, a mother became foreign to father and children became destitute. The Ebola calamity was far danger than colonialism. In colonialism, we were together fighting for our independence. But for Ebola, we were isolated and maltreated by our own very people.
Outgoing President Ernest Bai Koroma has spent weeks campaigning for former Finance Minister Samura Kamara. For the ruling and the main opposition party, this year's race is a lot tougher. The newly formed National Grand Coalition is gaining momentum. It could split the vote and cause a runoff election if neither of the favorites secure at least 55%.
We dated the ideology of the new direction to direct us positively. With a smile on our faces, we can appreciate it wholeheartedly. Remember, we adored the past regime, but life was unbearable. They were considered unstoppable, but the election made it impossible. And soon, their life will be miserable because they were insatiable. Our votes, they were strong and fit to fight against them, which has resulted in the reincarnation of Sierra Leone. In the reincarnation of Sierra Leone, we pray that corruption is slaughtered by justice and sent into the dustbin of hopelessness. So, Mr. President, don't make our nation to cry for looting her resources extravagantly. Don't make our nation to cry for using her cover lavishly. Don't make our nation to cry for employment regularly. Don't make our nation to cry as a divided entity with no identity. Don't make our nation to cry for the unprofessionalism of the armed forces. You see, a scholarship should not be given on relationship, but on potentiality that would bring credibility in any necessity for prosperity.